Welcome to another hockey night in Simsbury. I am flanked by some very excited Simsbury High School students. We've got an incredible matchup for you tonight. Our Simsbury Trojans, who come into the game 16-1-1, are taking the ice against the Northwest Catholic Lions, who are coming in at a record of 13-5. It's a top 11 matchup in the state of Connecticut. Simsbury is currently ranked number 3 in the state, while Northwest Catholic comes in ranked 11th. This is a big rivalry. We're expecting a huge crowd. I am pumped up to get this game going. What do you say, guys? Let's go. Let's get it going. All right, welcome back. Here we are at the International Skating Center of Simsbury. Today is Saturday, February 24th, 2024. I am solo this evening as my sidekicks and partners in crime are all busy or have gone back to their original jobs, like Mr. Jake Oster. So we're getting ready for first period puck drop. An electric atmosphere is here at the International Skating Center. We're getting ready for the national anthem. We had a great opening with a few of the very excited Simsbury High School students ready to watch this great matchup. A lot on stake tonight for this game as the Northwest Catholic Lions come into this game ranked 11th in the state of Connecticut, while Simsbury is ranked 3rd. Only 2 teams ahead of Simsbury, that's East Haven and New Canaan. We did play New Canaan earlier in the year and lost 3-0. But again, it's that was 18 games ago, and this Simsbury team has had a phenomenal season. So as Northwest Catholic is announcing their starting lineup, they've got Gavin Power starting, Andrew Micken, and Nikita Astian. Now coming up to the line is number 16, Jack Turner. And then in goal right now is Nick Babala. And that's your starting 5 for Northwest, who is coached by Dan Melanson, a longtime Simsbury resident. A lot of interaction between Northwest Catholic and Simsbury over the years. So here is the starting lineup for the Simsbury Trojans. Sam Puzo, number 22, starting 5. And then here's Colby Wilhelm, number 21. Colby's had a monster season. Every game we've done on Simsbury Community Media, he's just had a great game. There's number 7, Reed Anastasio. And I love the fact that they're partnered up out there on the blue line with some of our Simsbury youth hockey players. There's Gavin Bolger, who will also be on the forward starting line. And then finally, Ty Petras, assistant captain for the Simsbury Trojans. Colby Wilhelm is a captain. And Brady Davis, who has also had an outstanding year for our Simsbury Trojans. So we will take a few minutes here while we do the national anthem and come back right on the other side of that. Just an incredible scene here at the International Skating Center in Simsbury on a very frigid 35-degree night outside. A little bit warmer in here, but not much as we get ready for puck drop. On the bench for the Simsbury Trojans is head coach Dave Olekna. He's got assistant coaches, his brother Ricky Olekna, longtime coach Dan Lee, and Stefan Kaprowski. So that coaching staff the last 2 years has done a phenomenal job with a very veteran Simsbury team both years. So this is just a great start to Coach Olekna's early career here, his second year as head coach. Here we go. We're ready. There's a lot of nerves in the building tonight. I know I was talking to a couple of the Simsbury High School students, and they're excited. That first goal is going to be very important to get off on the right foot here. Northwest Catholic dresses 19 total players, while Simsbury High School dresses 21. Again, Simsbury has, of the 21, they've got 13 seniors and juniors, so very, very heavy senior-laden team. And we're almost ready here for the puck drop. So this will be Gavin Bolger taking the drop for Simsbury, and we're off against number 3 there, Jacob Capiello. Simsbury wins the faceoff. Back to Colby Wilhelm. Wilhelm up along the side. Bounces off the skates of Sam Puzo. Blind between the leg pass. That was somewhat interesting there. Broken up by Simsbury at center ice. And down breaks Reed Anastasio down the right side. Northwest dressed in the green and white going from your right to left on the TV screen. While Simsbury is in their home whites going left to right. A nice play there by Bolger. He gets it up to Wilhelm. Wilhelm now takes it across the blue line, looking for somebody in front to pass. Nobody there. Kind of gets stuck in no man's land there in the corner as he get back to his right defensive position. Now digging in the corner is number 10, Jack Beckinsale. Wilhelm pinches in and keeps the puck in. Anastasio and Wilhelm race to change up as Northwest breaks out. They come down the left side. That was Nikita Atstasian. And now we've got a breakout here, Simsbury. Nice pass, rink-wide pass by Vinny Matteo. And Nick Babala is happy to close up, and he'll take a face-off, I believe, to his right. And in the circle now, we've got Max Berger for Simsbury. Taking it is Jack Beckinsale, and Vinny Mateo's on the left wing. Berger's in the corner. It's the puck taken away by a Northwest defender down there. Northwest chasing in the corner. Nice hit there by Aiden Driscoll. Northwest now takes it behind the net, behind Brady Davis. Brady keeping an eye on that. Simsbury just trying to get it out. Vinny Mateo able to poke it free. There goes Beckinsale. Beckinsale over to Berger. Berger gives a behind-the-back pass. Beckinsale gets hit from behind, no call, and out breaks Berger for Simsbury. And he's racing into the right corner. Simsbury elects to line change. And Northwest is now breaking out. A little bit too far of a pass out there for 27, Griffin O'Shaughnessy. He's one of 2 O'Shaughnessy's on Northwest Catholic. His brother Patrick is also on the team, number 2. As we get ready for a face-off, looks like Kevin Winkler down there will take the face-off, along with Ryan Goodwin. And number 11, Thomas Perlman. Sam Puzo and Colby Wilhelm are on D. And Northwest, nice break up there by Colby. And they're kind of jamming up. There goes Puzo. Puzo dumps it into the corner. Again, just a nice big awkward bounce out in front. and Nick pounces on it and decides to grab it for a whistle. A lot of youth hockey players at the game tonight, which is great to see. Dreaming of becoming a Simsbury Trojan one day, no doubt. And we've got the Gavin Bulger line back out there with Ty Petras. That's the number one line for tonight. Simsbury keeps it in the corner. Northwest doing a good job keeping the puck out of in front of the net. Simsbury, Sam Puzo there, pinches in. Gets the puck deep into the corner, now behind the net, behind the Northwest goalie, Nick. Back pass gets caught up in the referee's skates. Back still deep into the right-hand corner. Northwest number 10 there, Nikita Atastasian, trying to break it out. And the puck reverses course, comes all the way over to 16, Jack Turner. Turner gets stood up a little bit by a Simsbury player. And they dump and change. And out breaks Simsbury. Oh, quick pass over to Ty Petras, who deflected it into his offensive zone, but out breaks for the Lions, Jacob Capiello. Taken away there at center ice by the Lions, and now they're back. Aiden Driscoll on the right side. Northwest take a big hit there with Mingwing, and gets caught up in the skates of number 4. That's Blake Albezek. Northwest now dumps it into the corner. Chased there by Mingwin. He gives a pass up to Blake. Over to Reese Combres. And taken away by Northwest Catholic. So not a real tight flow to the game, and that puck's deflected and out of play over Brady Davis's head. So both teams kind of just feeling out the lines, and not a real lot of chances on net right here by either team. So we've got a face-off against Jack White for the Lions against Gavin Bulger. Won by White. Looked like it was out of the zone. Referee says no. Goes back in, taken by Wilhelm. Vinny Mateo gets caught. Oh, taken right away there by Northwest. That could have been dangerous. There goes Vincent Mateo down the right side. He's got Max Berger. Right back out in front of Vinny, and he hits the left shoulder of Nick Balaboa. Back right out in front again, and Berger trying to get the puck in behind Nick. Great play there by number 4, Colin Grieve, defenseman for the Northwest Catholic team. He made a fantastic save there to get back and help his goalie out. So that's the best scoring chance of the night thus far. Comes at about almost 5 minutes into the game. Colby Wilhelm now with the puck. Face-off win by Simsbury. Puck bounces out of the zone. Ooh, blind pass over to Sam Puzo, and that was dangerous. And then Simsbury just forces it back in, and that'll be an icing. So with exactly 10 minutes to go in the first period, the only scoring chance that I think either side has had was about a minute ago between Max Berger and Vincent Mateo. Each of them had a good shot on net. And now here's a face-off win again by Northwest Catholic. Taken behind the net, right out in front. Oh, great play there. And that was fantastic by Ryan Goodwin. Kick the puck out from in front of the net. That would have been really dangerous. Some really nice moves there by Nikita. Simsbury takes it back at center ice. Thomas Perlman racing back behind the goal. Over in the corner, chased at by Kevin Winkler. Oh, right out in front. Beautiful save by Nick, and he gets pounded on. I think that was Kevin. I'm sorry, that was number 8, Ryan Goodwin, but that was a beautiful pass from behind the goal. Thomas Perlman threw it right out in front. And so another good scoring chance there for our Trojans. It seems like they've got the momentum and trying to now capitalize on it a little bit. Gavin Bolger takes the face-off. He's got Vinny Matteo right in back of him, and Max Berger. They had a good opportunity just a minute or so ago. Simsbury now deep in the Lions zone. Lions desperately trying to break it out. They throw it back in front, and here comes Travis Wilcox. Wilcox gets the puck up to a Lions player, but back right into the right corner behind Brady. Stolen there by Berger. Over to Vinny Matteo. Nice shot again. Deflected over Nick's head. And out of play, so we'll have another face-off in the Northwest Catholic Lions zone. Big, big crowd tonight. I know I keep saying that, but we've done a number of these games, and we don't usually see a crowd like this. Student section packed, big crowd up in the bar area up top watching the game. Face-off win by Simsbury. Back over, gets it into Ed Croak. He's out there. Puck back to Ed. Nice play by Ed. Keep the puck in the zone. Simsbury trying to get the puck passed out in front of the net to Gavin Bolger. And out breaks Northwest Catholic. Ty Petrus now gives it back to Ed. Ed passes it up to his left winger, who is Reed Anastasio. Ty looking to take the puck away there from number 9 on the Lions. That was James Klein. Back to Ed Croak. Ed over to the left winger. Gets it up to Gavin Bolger. Bolger racing down the left side. Puck is bouncing around. Ends up back in the zone and taken away by Northwest. And here they come. Racing up. Sam Puzo falls down. And it's up to Colby Wilhelm, who gets away with a little push in the back of the Northwest Catholic player. And that was probably Northwest's best scoring opportunity. Reed Anastasio taken up along left side. Gives it over to number 15 for the Trojans, and that's Reese Combrace. Back over into the left. Nice check there by Blake, Simsbury's left winger. Blake Alabazic. Blake gets the puck around. Sam Puzo pinches in on D and keeps it in. Game plan seems to be just keep the puck in the Northwest Catholic zone. There's Danny Toothaker over in the corner, trying to keep the puck tied up. Chipped away by Simsbury player there, and Northwest breaks out. They come down now the left side. Colby Wilhelm with a nice body check over to Sam Puzo. Sam being chased at by number 16 there. That's Jack Turner. And out breaks Blake. Oh, he tried to go 5-hole on one of the Northwest players and wasn't able to do so. Kevin Winkler back out there for the Trojans. He's racing around. Trojans seem to be playing with a lot of energy here in the first period. Over to number 19 for the Trojans. That's Aiden Driscoll. Ends up backhand in the corner. Simsbury trying desperately to get it out of the zone, and they're able to do so now. There goes Thomas Perlman down the right side. He takes a quick shot wide of the net, trying to find Ryan Goodwin. And Aiden Driscoll takes the pop-up by the Northwest Catholic player. Takes a pretty good hit there by number 2, Patrick O'Shaughnessy. Back to Driscoll, over to Mingwing. Nice pass, tape to tape. Mingwing takes it down the right side, over the red line, and is satisfied to dump it in. Gavin Bolger there. Takes the puck back behind the net. Gives it right back to Northwest Catholic, and here come the Lions. Forcing Driscoll behind Brady Davis. Nice pass over there, trying to lead Beckinsale. He's got a head of steam ahead of him. Nice move around the D, right out in front. Oh, just wide of Thomas Perlman, I think, who was crashing. No, that was Vinny Matteo. Vinny Matteo was crashing down the right side. He ends up with the puck. There's Beckinsale behind the net. Now Max Berger. Berger gives it back. Oh, right out in front by Beckinsale. Nice pass, good thought. Puck bouncing around, and puck goes in. Vinny Matteo scores to make the score 1-0 Trojans right between the legs of Lions goalie Nick Balaboa. And Babula, Nick Babula. Nice goal there by Vinny Matteo on a puck that seemed to be bouncing around in front of Nick, and Northwest was not able to clear it out, and Vincent took advantage of that. Just about 10 minutes. It's at the 9-minute, 53-second mark of the first period. So number 13, Vinny Matteo, makes it 1-0, Simsbury Trojans. And that I said to begin the game, that's an important goal right there. So at the 9:53 mark of the first period. Let's see what... Colby Wilhelm gets the assist. Simsbury now back in the Lion zone. Back out to Mingwin. He's got a clear shot. Glove save and a beauty by Nick Babula. And the Lions look to change up. That was a quick line change. Simsbury going back to the Colby Wilhelm Sampuzo D. And they keep the Gavin Bolger line out there. There's Gavin. 4 minutes, 57 seconds left in the first period. Again, 1-0 on a Vinny Matteo goal. Lions get the puck back. They hike it into center ice. It's bouncing around again. Lions are there. Jacob Capiello. Capiello gets it back to his defense. They do a good job passing the puck around. Very disciplined team, these Northwest Catholic Lions, and that's a tribute to their head coach, Danny Melanson. I've said in many previous broadcasts, Melanson family, a very hockey-laden family here in Simsbury. I myself played with Danny's brother, Paul, who had a son on the team last year. So there's every now and again, you can't mention hockey in Simsbury without also mentioning the Melanson family was an integral part of seeing what it has become in 2024. There's a nice pass to Perlman, center ice. He makes a great move around the D and a great quick shot. Big hit. Took a big hit by Lions defenseman. I believe that's number 4 down there. That's Colin Grieve. He laid out the Simsbury player, but a fantastic save. Perlman had a great shot, and Nick made a very nice save. There's Max Berger behind the net now. Simsbury really dominating play. Vinny Matteo again in the back behind the net. Trying to get the puck out front. Northwest able to break it out. And here they come down the left side. And that's number 5. That's Nick Garilli. And, knuckle puck kind of. A quick shot. Weird shot in, but a beautiful save. Again, by number 31, Nick Babula. We'll say his name and have said his name quite a bit this first period as compared to Brady Davis, who is in net for the Trojans and not really getting tested yet in this first period. Simsbury is able to keep the puck in the net. That was a nice big hit there by Gavin Bolger. Mingwin does a great job to just shove it back in. We're coming on to about 3.5 minutes left in the first period. Outbreak the Lions. That was a nice pass at center ice. A shot on net, but it's deflected by Aiden Driscoll. Mingwin gets the puck back over to Aiden. Aiden, nice pass in the center to Petrus. Petrus can do wonderful things with the puck on his stick. He's got some quick hands. A nice play right over to Colby Wilhelm, who called for the puck. He's trying to get it in deep, trying to get it out in front. Again, nice hit there by Simsbury's Gavin Bolger. Over, and it's going to be taken by Jack Turner for the Lions. Turner looks up, wheels, throws it rink wide. Taken right there by Northwest Catholic Lions. Oh, beautiful play. I think that was by Sampuzo. Big hit on Ty Petrus by, I believe that was by Jack Turner. He laid Ty out. Ty's going in to take a little bit of a break. There's Puzo now with the puck at the red line. He gets it pushed up to Blake. Blake takes a quick shot, pad save by Nick, and then the puck shoved back into the corner. Taken there, running around, I guess, there by Reese Combrace. Combrace, and puck bounces back out to center ice, gets to Colby Wilhelm. Just on the other side of the red line, he shoves it in for an icing, and we will have a face-off right in front of Nick Sinacori here. We've got Nick on the camera 1, I'll call it, and Bob G on camera 2. We appreciate their help. And as always, Bob Bromlick is producing tonight's game and doing a wonderful job. We've really stepped our game up with our ability to bring these games to you with all these different cameras and able to mesh the views together. So I hope you see that at home. Great shot by Thomas Perlman, but an even better save by Nick. So Nick's been tested. He's only let one in. I've got to believe there's at least 12, 13 shots on Nick and maybe 2 shots on Brady Davis. So the rink has certainly been tilted toward the Northwest defensive end, Simsbury offensive end. So face-off down there, won by Simsbury. Quick shot by Vinny. Glove save by Nick. And we'll do it all over again. Just over a minute and a half to go in the first period. Simsbury leads 1-0 on a goal by Vinny Matteo. There's another quick shot by Vince. It gets deflected. Face-off win, and that's going to be a high stick. And we're going to have a face-off to Nick's right. And Northwest elects to change up their offensive line. And Simsbury is changing up their D-line. Sam Puzo and Colby Wilhelm coming back on the ice. Number 10 for Simsbury, that's Jack Beckinsale. Beckinsale, face-off win to Max Berger. Quick whistle. Not quite sure what that was. I think a couple of times I've incorrectly said the puck was with Gavin Bolger when it was actually Jack Beckinsale. Great face-off win again by Beckinsale to feed Vinny. And Vinny Matteo had a quick shot over the glove, but wide of the net. Northwest takes the puck back. Stolen at center ice by Simsbury. Oh, just out of the reach of Max Berger. Max goes into the corner to face off against Travis Wilcox for the Lions. And Northwest able to get it over to the right side. Breaking down the right side, right out in front. Colby Wilhelm takes the puck away. Simsbury now trying to just get the puck out of the net. Max is able to do that. Forced over Jack Turner. Nice pass to center ice. And Northwest taking the puck, and they stayed onside. Great check there by Vinny Matteo. Beckinsale with a beautiful pass over to Sam Puzo. Puzo taking the puck now up. Center ice to Beckinsale. Beckinsale trying to get a shot on net. Wide. Grab for over there by Sam Puzo. Sam. We're under now. Just about 20 seconds left to go in the first period. And out breaks the Lions. It looks like they'll have one more hit. Chance. Great hit there by Colby Wilhelm on Jack. Seems very just happy to float it out to center ice. There's Ty Petrus. And Puzo takes the puck. Hits it off. Petrus trying to go in on goalie. And that's going to end our first period with the Simsbury Trojans leading the Northwest Catholic Lions by a score of 1-0 on a beautiful goal by Vincent Matteo. He cleaned up a bouncing puck in the front of the net to throw it in the back of the net, put the Trojans up 1-0 at the 9-minute and 53-second mark of the first period. So we will be back. We have a special guest we will be interviewing during first period intermission, and we'll be back in a quick second to do that, and then be back for second period puck drop right after this. All right, we are back for first period intermission, and I am joined by Simsbury Athletic Director Jeff Pinney. Jeff, thank you very much for taking the time
Happy
to come up here.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
It's a big crowd tonight, right? And, I mean, we've done a few games this year. Nothing like this.
It's a great turnout. We're coming to the end of the regular season. Northwest Catholic and Simsbury is always a great game. I think it helps a lot of kids on their team are from Simsbury, so they grow up playing with us. It's just a great atmosphere tonight. It's a lot of fun. It's a good game so far.
It's good. It's electric in here. The Simsbury High School students are real excited. I want to talk to you not only about this game, but also about the winter season in general. And most specifically, as I've been following from afar a little bit, the girls' basketball. How about that team, huh? We had a 1,000-point scorer this year.
Yep. Sam Zullo, the head coach, is winningest coach in girls basketball history.
Wow.
Hit 164, past Dan Franzik,
Really?
who was in that role for years.
Yes.
And we celebrated him the same night that Amanda Gallagher had her 1,000 points. So
Oh, my God.
It was a great night. It was a great game. They've had an amazing season. They had a great year last year. This group of seniors were juniors last year. Stepped up big time when Lauren Xavier, our leading scorer, went down. And they won the CCC title last year.
Yeah.
And we knew they were going to have a special group this year coming in, and they performed well, and they played really well, and hopefully they can carry that into the state tournament.
Now, do we know when their state tournament game is? Is that coming up this Friday?
Tuesday night.
Oh, Tuesday night.
Yep, Tuesday night, first game, 6 o'clock at the high school.
How about, has anybody said anything for the hockey? Is that right?
Wednesday night,
Okay.
we're going to host at 7 o'clock. We're going to have a CCC playoff game.
Okay.
So the CCC tournament is Wednesday. If we win Wednesday, the finals are here at ISCC, even if we're not in it on Friday night.
Okay.
So we're going to have the North and the South finals. ISCC was good to us.
Wow.
They're able to host both games, half hour
terrific.
staggered. So if you want to watch some good hockey from the Central Connecticut Conference, 30 schools, come out here on Friday and watch it at
that's
ISCC.
fantastic. Man. Yeah. How about now? Talk to me a little bit about some of the other sports we don't cover. I know we covered the boys basketball. I know they had a little bit of an off season this year. Grind it out. Every time I went to a game, the kids hustle like crazy. Never give up, no matter what the score is.
Great kids, great coaching staff, great veteran staff. They get the most out of the kids every year.
Yep.
This year, unfortunately, we're not doing a great job of scoring. And we were in some games and we won some games and, performed as well as I think we could have. And we got some growth to do, but the coaching staff did a great job like they always do. The kids worked hard like they always do.
Yep.
Sometimes it just doesn't fall for you.
It's fantastic. How about wrestling? And I haven't heard much about is Oak doing well?
They won the Central Connecticut Conference Championship.
Wow. Awesome.
And Max Konopka just won the state open title today.
Oh, my God.
He won the Class L division championship at 190 pounds last weekend. He just won the state open title. I just got the text message about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, fantastic.
So wrestling's doing great. They came in fourth in the division in the state.
Yep.
A little underperforming for us is what we're used to, top two.
Yeah.
But with Xavier ahead of us, it's a tough class.
That is.
But we had a great group of kids, very young. I think we'll continue to get better. But Max absolutely killed it today. It was great.
Oh, that's fantastic. Back to the hockey. I thought, like we talked a little bit about before we came on the air here, very physical first period. Both teams kind of filling each other out, although it seemed as though at least the first 5-6 minutes of that first period, it was all in Northwest Catholic's zone. It clearly looked like the Trojan took it to them. And, I expect more. They looked like they had more energy out there tonight. Just wasn't putting the puck in the back of the net, and that can happen.
Yeah.
Northwest
is young this year.
Yep.
We beat them 3-1 last time we played. And I saw the same thing you did. Very offensive for Simsbury in the first period. Very physical game. I think you and I were both surprised that there weren't any penalties called.
No penalties. Yeah.
So it's going to be an interesting couple of periods coming up. But I think Simsbury is just going to continue to wear them down. Northwest came out, fired up, ready to play.
Yeah.
Trying to be physical with us. And I think from a skill standpoint, we're a little more mature. As far as the age of our kids and their experience level goes. And we did a nice job putting the puck in the net.
And talk a little bit about, because I know it's a never-ending battle for you as athletic director to find the right fit for coaches for these programs, right? It's harder and harder every year. This coaching staff, albeit with the exception of Dan Lee, is a relatively young coaching staff.
It is.
I was telling our producer earlier, Ricky and Dave Alekna, I coached in Little League.
Yep.
Right, so now I think they said their dad was going to be here and he was coaching with us, so I'll be looking for Dave Sr. later on.
Yeah.
But just to see what these, young adults have been able to pull out of this team. They seem to respond to them. I was in front of the locker room prior to the game, and there's that fine line of, coach, but I'm also young enough to understand what you guys are all about. The loud music and all of that type.
Yeah.
They accept it. They gel together as a unit, and that's kind of what you need.
And that's been the greatest surprise with this coaching staff. Bringing them in, knowing there was going to be some growth for them. The timing has been perfect. This group of seniors that we have, their skill level has been off the charts. We knew that when they came in as freshmen.
Yeah.
To be able to give them a coaching staff that was more culture-oriented, that understood them and where they were coming from and what they needed. They needed to bond as a team last year, and this coaching staff's been able to help them do that. Yeah. And they do. They understand, and they empathize, and they connect with the kids. And it's just elevated our hockey program. But it speaks to the youth program coming all the way up, the coaching that these kids have gotten, and the fact that, at this level, if we can tie it all together, and that's what this coaching staff's been able to do, then we're going to find success. It's
and
great.
You think about it. You and I talk about this all the time, and it goes back to the dawn of ages. But I was mentioning it to Dave and Ricky about, not only do they have to worry about players that want to maybe leave to go play for Northwest, but he said, now, Mike, what we're dealing with is we've got these AAU teams, and we've got, kids that really want to play in college, whether at the D2 or even now D3 level. They know they've got to go on and play juniors hockey. So now they might be willing to go junior year or at some point earlier, which is another thing that you got to worry about. So you get this great feeder program, Simsbury, and Simsbury is a hockey town. But by the time you get to the top of that pyramid, your real elite or upper echelon think, or someone putting in their head, hey, listen, we got to go play juniors, or you may get a little bit more exposure over there.
Yeah.
These guys, they're doing everything they can to keep it all together.
Yeah.
And again, great testament about kids that have stayed, how great these guys are. Last time I looked, CIAC, Simsbury's ranked third, only in points behind East Haven and New Canaan. Played New Canaan tough in the year, right? That's one of their only losses, right? I think their only loss, right?
Yeah.
But now that's 18 games later.
Yeah.
We play them again. Who knows? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and hopefully we evolve. It was something that was here before I got here, is the talk about private schools and AAU leagues and private leagues. And there's a reality out there that, parents want what's best for their kids, and kids want to be successful. And we want that as well. So we do our best to create that balance between a strong education and a strong athletic experience. And we are one of the top teams in the state in public schools. Yeah. So, we're doing the best we can with the tools that we have, and all the respect in the world. The kids who go out and try to find something if they need it and they think it's a better fit, we respect it. We move on with the next player up, and, we understand the decision and the mentality, and we try to help parents and kids go through that process. And we understand what it looks like on both sides of it, because at the end of the day, we just want everybody to be successful to the best of their ability. So we're okay with it.
I think one of the things that Simsbury school systems in general, obviously education comes first for anybody, right? And that should be that way. I tell parents all the time of students that if they're not willing to eat, breathe, sleep the sport that they love and be that grinder, don't do it. Right? Just don't do it.
It has to be internal. And it's I think it's very hard for parents at times. I'll use myself as an example.
Yep.
I was a college athlete, and I have a passion for sports. And I have an 11-year-old son who's got different interests. And as a parent, it's hard because you want to connect with your kids and you want them to be successful. But you sometimes have to take a step back, and I know that I had to, and say, what is he passionate about? What does he want to do? In athletes, if you don't have that level of intrinsic motivation where you're working out on a Friday night when everybody else is going out to a party.
That's right.
It's not the same level that you're going to need to be successful when you get to college or you get to the professional level that you can get there.
Yeah.
You really got to take a step back and say, what are you looking for? And what we want is a solid education for our kids. Yep. We want a strong character building experience. We want them to learn the skills for being a part of a team. And we want them to persevere, and we want them to do well to the best of their ability. But to get to that next level, it's got to come from inside, and you can tell as a coach a long time, you can see the kids that have it and the kids that don't.
Well, it's nice to see, and I see you from afar and other different things you and I do together, but you do connect like that. I mean, being a longtime Simsbury lifer, having gone through the school, played sports there, played college sports myself, I'm proud to have you where you're at. I really think you do a good job connecting. it's not, man, an easy job. And I know finding those coaches, those right people. I coached that college baseball team in the summertime.
Yeah.
I hear from those college kids what their coaches at college are like, right? So it's not easy. So it's almost like herding cats. Like it's like trying to get a handle. But I really do. Sincerely, me, you do a really great job here.
We have 120 coaches.
Yep.
They're wonderful human beings. What I would tell the public is they want what's best for your kids too.
Yeah.
Their lens is a little different because while you're out there advocating for your child, they're advocating for every kid on that team and every kid to come after.
Yep.
So it's a little different lens. And, if we can start from the standpoint of we all want what's best for kids, then we're going to find success. And, we'll try to find the best we can and do right by kids. And that's our goal.
Phenomenal. Yeah. Jeffrey, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, buddy. And
Always
let's have a couple of good second and third periods. All right.
Let's go.
All right. We'll be ready for a second period puck drop right after this. All right. Here we go. Second period action. What a wonderful interview with Athletic Director Jeff Penny between the first and second intermission. He's very generous with his time and does a wonderful job leading all of our coaches at Simsbury High School, which is not an easy task to do. Simsbury now, it's broken down by, there goes number 6, Tyler Bennett for the Northwest Catholic Lions. And it looks like we might have the first penalty. It's going to be a tripping on Simsbury's. Let's see who gets that. It's either, it looks like it's going to be number 20, Gavin Bolger, on a trip in front of the net. So not even a minute to go and gone by here in the second period. 1-0 Simsbury leads on a goal by Vincent Mateo in the first period. 9:53 mark of the first period to be exact. And now we've got, let's see what the Lions, it looks like number 3, Jacob Capiello, is given directions to his Lions to see what's going to happen next. Again, just getting back to Jeff Penny. He's always very, very generous with his time, and I know I appreciate it. And I thank him again for taking time to do that with us between the first and second period. There's a momentary delay as one of the referees left the ice, I'm assuming maybe do a skate check or something, or it looks like there might be something going on with the boards. And he's now given the go-ahead. They've got the whistle down there, and we're ready to rock and roll here. Face-off win by Jacob, but a little too strong. Comes out of the net. Chased there by number 11, Thomas Perlman. Also on there in the kill is Ryan Goodwin. So they are on the penalty kill, affectionately known as the PK in hockey lingo. And there's a nice shot there. Oh, out in front. Brady Davis doesn't know where it is. It's bouncing around. Similar to kind of the goal that was scored by Vincent Mateo. That was a little scary there. Back to Nikita with Northwest Catholic. Over to Jacob. And they are doing a good job here trying to get the puck out in front of the net and cause some confusion. There's a shot tipped in front, saved by Davis, over into the corner. Kobe Wilhelm tries to get it. Northwest was able to retain possession. And back over to Jacob. Back now to Northwest Catholic. Number 8, Andrew Micken. And back over to Jack. Oh, great pass right there, but bounces off of a Trojan. I believe that might have been Ryan Goodwin. They go for a change. Northwest quickly back, grabs the puck over to 7, Travis Wilcox. Back up to 8, Andrew Micken. To number 3, and that's Jacob. Back over to 16, Jack Turner. And broken down in the corner there by Simsbury, but not out. Kept in there, looks by Andrew Micken. Taken back behind the net by Jacob Capiello. He passes over. Simsbury looks to be in a box defense. It hits off of Reed Anastasio's skates and up into the roof, which causes a stoppage in play, allows Simsbury to do a line change. We've got 12 seconds left for the Trojans to kill off a power play for the Northwest Catholic Lions. There's a shot that goes wide and high over the head of Brady Davis. Back out into the corner. That's number 2, Patrick O'Shaughnessy. And out breaks Bolger. He gets hit from behind, no call. And that was kind of a swallowing the whistle there. Nice puck left behind, but taken by Jack Beckinsale. Beckinsale back around the corner to Mingwing. Mingwing up along the side to Vinny Mateo. Vinny Mateo with a nice feed to Max Berger. Berger with he's going to take it. Oh, tried to get around the defense. He does so, but goes wide. Gets pushed off the puck, stays with it. He's grinding back there. Back at it is Beckinsale. Beckinsale throws it back behind the net for Berger. He's fighting there with 27, Griffin O'Shaughnessy. Vinny Mateo goes back. It's now taken away by 25, Gavin Power. But then again, back by Beckinsale. Over to Aiden Driscoll. Driscoll in front of the net. Nice save there by Nick. Again, Babaloa. And back out to center ice. Taken there by Mingwing. He shoves it right back in on net. Nice quick save. That was a weird bouncing puck by Ned. Vinny Mateo cuts right into the crease. And then back into the corner, chased after by number 19, Jack Breen. Breen over to Jack White. And back out to White at the circle. Quick shot. Saved in front. Deflected off the skate, it looks like, of Aiden Driscoll. And then Simsbury is able to get it out now. Racing down the right side. Looks like it's Kevin Winkler. That's number 9 for our Trojans. Yes, it is. And then back in front. Back behind the net by Perlman. Big check there by Ryan Goodwin. Simsbury comes back onside. Back behind the Northwest net. Colby Wilhelm there. Keeps the puck in. Oh, thought he had Puzo over to the right side, and he did not. But Sam comes back. It's tripped up. Nice. And there's going to be a penalty, I think, on Northwest Catholic for tripping. That's going to be on number 9, James Klein. And so we will see Simsbury on the power play here. They'll get a 2-minute power play, leading 1-0. We've almost got just about 4.5 minutes gone in the second period. It looks like it'll be Jack Beckinsale, Ty Petrus, and Reed Anastasio. I believe that's Beckinsale. Yes, it is. Northwest takes the puck, is not able to ice it. Simsbury now. Pass over Wilhelm coming in, almost shorthanded. Nice save by Nick Babula. Nice save there. So he's been tested quite a bit this game. I'm going to start because I know I apologize to the Babulao family that I will be calling him from this point going forward Nick B. What a great save done nonetheless by Nick. There's Reed Anastasio, Ty Petrus. It's broken up there by Northwest Catholic. They're on the penalty kill, and they're breaking out down the left side, trying to get around Colby Wilhelm. And they take a quick shot on that. Stopped there by the referee, and that helps Simsbury out. And here comes our Trojans. Nice, beautiful pass. And I believe that's over to Beckinsale. Beckinsale gets to Reed Anastasio. Petrus, jumps over the stick of Colby Wilhelm. Chased after by Nikita Addison. And now by Jacob Capiello. Simsbury again. Nice pass up the right side. Simsbury is on a power play here. Pass right on front. Rebound. Nice. Shot on, goes wide. Mingwing unable to keep it in. Just about 40 seconds to go in the power play. Simsbury's Thomas Perlman's stick breaks almost right in half. And here comes Sam Puzo. Puzo leaves it back for Max Berger, taken there by Vinny Matteo. Vinny just strong arms it, right over the top of the net. Reed Anastasio. Berger takes it at the center, gives it over to Wilhelm. Wilhelm looking for a quick shot, whiffs on the shot, and Northwest is able to clear. So somewhat of a crazy back and forth. Mingwin going around his net, chased there by 27, Griffin O'Shaughnessy, who does a great job until Vinny gets the puck on the right side. Here comes the Trojans. And tries to get a shot on that, deflected there by the Northwest Catholic Lions. Referee somewhat getting in the way. Sam Puzo gets it in deep, and they're unable to keep it. So Northwest and Simsbury both kill off power plays. Aiden Driscoll goes back into the corner. Nice pass out to Reed Anastasio. Gets caught up in 14 Jack White shirt. And they come into flex back. He tried to get a shot on Brady Davis coming down the right side. And we've got just about 8 minutes left to go in the second period with the Simsbury Trojans leading the Northwest Lions 1-0. There's a face-off there. Well, quick whistle, and the music continues to play. Something weird happened to Thomas Perlman's stick as it broke right in half almost, right in front of us. He tried to take a shot in on net. There's a face-off. Won by Simsbury and tried to backhand out there. Nice play by Reese Combres. The puck does get out. There's Reese and taken back by Driscoll. Driscoll over to Wilhelm. And out breaks Simsbury down the right side. Quick shot, deflected there. Stolen right away. Big hit by Colby Wilhelm on number 9, James Klein. That's a Cobb Weber. There we go. There goes number 8. That's a beautiful quick shot. Nice save by Nick B., but gave a pretty juicy rebound that Simsbury was unable to capitalize on. There's another quick shot on that. Beautiful glove save there by Nick, and he'll hold on for a face-off. So as I mentioned to Athletic Director Jeff Penny during the first and second intermission, there was a lot of action going on in the Northwest Catholic offensive zone, and that seems to be the same for this period as well. With the exception of Northwest had a power play. Here they break out. Nice stick save there. Nice little stick poke by Sam Puzo. Taken back behind the net there by Nikita Addison. Broken up by Beckinsale right out in front. Vinny Matteo again trying to find his second goal of the night. Leaves it there for Puzo. Bounces over. Bouncing around. There comes Nikita. Nikita back to Jack. Jack in front. Quick shot on net. Deflected to the left by Brady Davis. Mingwing now takes it around. Tries to get by Jack Turner. To Vinny Matteo. Then he gets it behind the net to Puzo. And out breaks our Trojans. Beckinsale takes it at center ice. Taken back there by number 3, Jacob Capiello. He races in, tries to get through the Simsbury defense, and is not able to do so. Now comes Petrus. Petrus 1-on-2. Quick shot, just wide of the net. Kept in there. And there's Petrus again, right out in front. Great glove save by Nicky B. Great glove save. So I'll tell you, the games that I've done, the opposing goalies, whether it's East Catholic, whether it's Glastonbury, they've stood on their heads. Simsbury has been the better team, but these goalies have kept their teams in these competitions. Petrus is able to glove it down and keep it in the zone. And Anastasio gets it back to Ed. Croak back in. And Anastasio Reed there trying to keep it, and Northwest Catholic is willing to bounce it out. No icing. Icing is waved off. And Jacob back in the corner. Does a great job getting it back to the defense, but it bounces to a Simsbury player over in the corner. There's Reed Anastasio right over the top. Oh, here comes Petrus. Petrus has, what a beautiful pass. What a phenomenal pet. Oh, there's going to be a slash by Anastasio. No need for that. I know kind of heat of the moment, but Petrus did a phenomenal job with eyes on the side of his head to make that pass to Reed. And just a another great save by Nick B for the Northwest Catholic Lions. So Trojans are going to have to go on a penalty kill again. And Simsbury up only by 1 goal. This has been a tight game, back and forth. So Anastasio on a 2-hand forearm into the Northwest Catholic player. And again, I say it kind of heat of the moment. You can't control that as the stick's coming down. It crosses the forearms of the opposing player, and that's going to be called 9 out of 10 times. And Northwest now wins the faceoff, keeps it in. Nope, out of the zone, and we're going to have a faceoff outside the blue line. Sam Puzo goes over to catch some bonus points by our referee. Bends down, picks the puck up to give it to him. That's always a smart move. Face-off won by Simsbury. Pushed back. Taken there by number 25, Gavin Power. Northwest races in on the left. Nice drop pass for number 6, Tyler Bennett. Bennett tries to get it back to number 4, the defenseman Colin Grieve. Grieve's had some big hits in this game. I think he laid one on to Ty Petrus in the first period, if I remember correctly. Just a big hit. Big boy out there. Skates well for his size. Very fluid. And here breaks Northwest. 10 against 10. That's Beckinsale against Nikita. Oh, nice pass by Nikita. Great save by Brady Davis. And Simsbury is able to clear it. They're going to look for a line change, and they're able to get one as Colin Grieve takes it behind the net, drops it off for Nikita Addison, and over to Jacob Capiello. Capiello dances and skates around, trying to find the exact pass. Oh, beautiful rink-wide pass. Just jumped over the stick of Jacob. He gets it back at the wing. Quick shot on that. Great save by Brady Davis. And number 7, Travis Wilcox, going after our defenseman down there, Colby Wilhelm. Wilhelm was the cooler head that prevailed. He could have gone right back at him, but he's a captain. He's been here before. He knows that he was trying to be baited. Referee is now waving these guys back in, saying can't do a change. So, nope. He just was given, I think, Ming Wing maybe his mouth guard. There was something that Ming Wing had left on the ice, and the referee just handed it back to him. Face-off win there looked like by Ryan Goodwin. Taken away by Northwest Catholic. They get it out to their defense, trying to get a shot on that. There's a lot of traffic in front of the net. Brady Davis doing his best to see the puck as best he can. We're under 10 seconds. We're almost at the 5-second mark before quick glove save, and 2 seconds left to go for Simsbury to kill their second penalty kill, their second one of the night. They killed off one earlier in the tripping penalty earlier in the period. Simsbury's had 2 penalties to Northwest Catholic's 1. And now we've got Jack Beckinsale. He wins the face-off down there. Taken away by 14. A glove save and a beauty. And a stick save, glove save. A lot of confusion on. So we're back to 5-on-5. Simsbury's got all of their full strength back. Aiden Driscoll in the corner with Gavin Bolger. Puck comes out to the Northwest Catholic defenseman who pinches in. That's number 8, Andrew Micken. Pass rink wide to Reed Anastasio. just came out of the box. Oh, and he gives a beautiful pass to Petrus, and Ty Petrus does what he does best. That's a fantastic goal by Petrus. He's got great hands, great stick work, and that's exactly what needed to be as he bore down on the right side of Nick B, and the Simsbury Trojans take a 2-0 lead at the 13:40 mark. So great goal by Ty Petrus. I'm sorry, at the 12:20 mark of the second period. What a goal. And I'll tell you what, that was set up by a beautiful rink-wide pass by Reed Anastasio. So great pass by Reed, and Petrus came right down the right side and put the buck in the back of the net. Just a great move in close on Nick B. So great job by the Trojans there to kill off the penalty and then come right up at full strength and score. Northwest now in the Simsbury zone. They're peppering Brady Davis right out in front, and they score. Number 16, that was a great goal. So number 16, Jack Turner, makes it 2-1 Simsbury. He scores the Lions' first goal of the night at the 13:10 mark of the second period. Assist by Colin Grieve. Now Simsbury's got it back in the Northwest Catholic zone. So a nice response by the Lions as the Trojans had gone up by 2 goals. Made it a 2-0 game. Going to have Jack Turner come back and put the puck in the net to make it 2-1. So a lot of action over the last 3 minutes. Simsbury desperately now trying to maybe go back up. Oh, a little bit. Lost puck there by defenseman for Simsbury. I'm not sure if that was Colby Wilhelm. I think so. But great play by Brady Davis to keep that puck out of the back of the net. 1 minute to go now in the second period. A lot of action in these last 3 minutes, as I was saying. Crazy action. Northwest keeps it back in a little bit of jump in their step. Oh, the puck's right behind Brady Davis. And it goes in. Unbelievable. Northwest Catholic ties the score at 2 at the 14:23 mark. So at 14:23, the Lions make it a 2-2 game. And we're going to see who that goal was scored by. But just a crazy, crazy goal as Brady Davis made the initial save, and then it just bounced right through him somehow, sat on the goal line, and then right in the net to tie the game at 2. So a big goal by Northwest Catholic. And again, we're going to get the read on who actually scored that goal. So I'm not actually sure who they gave that goal to. But number 3, Jacob Capiello, and number 4, Colin Grieve, got the assist on that goal. I believe it was the defenseman that took a shot from the left corner. And that could have been Andrew Micken. But I'm not sure. Oh, quick shot on net by Simsbury. And Reed Anastasio gets pushed around there by Andrew. So 3 goals are scored in the last 3.5 minutes of the second period. we got a tie game. 2-2. It'll make for an interesting third period. Simsbury's still grinding away here. There's a few seconds left. We're down to 3, 2, 1. Petrus trying to get the puck out in front, and that does it. So what a crazy end to the second period. Simsbury Trojans 2 and your Northwest Catholic Lions 2 on a flurry of goals in the last 3.5 minutes of that period. So just a great amount of action. Really good goaltending on Northwest Catholic's part this entire game. Nick Babula has done a great job. So we will close it down. Second period action has come to a conclusion. It's, again, 2-2 is the score, and we're all geared up for what looks like to be a very fantastic and exciting third period. We'll come back with third period action right after this. All right, here we are. We're back for third period action in a 2-2 game. Unbelievable game as Northwest Catholic, and we believe the second goal was scored by Jack Turner. So Jack has 2 goals for Northwest Catholic in this game, and they scored within the last 2 minutes of the second period to tie the game at 2 after the Trojans had taken a 2-0 lead on a beautiful goal by Ty Petrus on an incredible pass by Reed Anastasio after Vinny Matteo was the only one to light the lamp in the first period. So here we go. Third period action, game tied at 2. Simsbury Trojans against our these Northwest Catholic Lions. And we've got a barn burner here of a game between these two teams. Again, as I mentioned, Simsbury comes in ranked 13th in the state, while the Northwest Catholic Lions are ranked 11th. Northwest is a very young team. Simsbury is a very veteran-laden team, so a lot of promising opportunities for Northwest. Here they come at a 2-on-1. Right down, a quick shot by Jack Papiello. Nice save there by Colby Wilhelm as he stayed right between the two Northwest Catholic offensive players as they are trained to do. Oh, there's just a pass that missed Jacob Capiello by a little bit. Petrus looking at his skates as it looks like he's got something wrong with one of his skates. There's a piece of tape or something on his skate. He's got to get it changed up, and Simsbury dumps it in. So Ty has something wrong with the blade of his skate. He jumped off. This looks to be an icing. No, waved off. Mingling. Driscoll over to Simsbury's Max Berger. He can't get it out. Benny Matteo now trying to corral the bouncing puck. Not able to do that. Gavin Bolger's chasing after him. It's Max Berger, Gavin Bolger, and Vincent Matteo. Right over to Vincent. He falls down. Northwest Catholic player trips right over him. There's a quick shot on net. Nick B. pulls aside. Nice pass over to Ming Wing, but it bounces out of the zone. Simsbury just turns and wheels. They have to come back onside blue line, which they do. Both teams are really a lot of energy here. Very important to get that third goal. Oh, there's a nice play by Max Berger. And he's taken right down by number 7, Travis Wilcox. So nice play by Wilcox there for the Lions. Jack Beckinsale now going, that's number 10 against 10, Nikita Addison for the Lions. Berger trying to get the puck. Vincent Matteo, nice pass now to Nikita. He spins, wheels, and it goes out. And there goes Berger. Berger down the right side, chased and bumped. Somewhat of an interference there by number 3, Jacob Capiello. No need for that. And here comes the Lions. Right back shot on net. Looks like it hit the post. That one might have hit the post. I know it was off the leg of Colby Wilhelm, but I did hear a ding. And, looks like Simsbury might have dodged a bullet. There's a quick shot by Perlman. Nice save by Nick B. Colby Wilhelm then punches in a little bit too tight, and here comes the Northwest Catholic Lions. Puzo is able to get his stick on it. Puck goes wide and off the glass. And now out of the net there by Winkler. Kevin Winkler. Back over in the corner to Driscoll. Driscoll looking to get the puck up. Perlman gets the puck at the red line. Over to Colin Grieve. Nice pass there by number 6, Tyler Bennett. Back in behind the net. Colby Wilhelm met there by number 27, Griffin O'Shaughnessy. He gets a puck back to Colin Grieve. Grieve is just walking in. Beautiful save. A little bit of a rebound, but a great play by Colby Wilhelm. Awesome save by Brady Davis. He just saved that from not being a tie game. So great play by Brady. Travis Wilcox now back for the Lions. Takes it. Nice pass up to number 9, James Klein. Looks like Northwest Catholic has a little bit of a jump in their step. There's a pass up to Reed Anastasio. He gets right around that defenseman. Moves around another Northwest Catholic. Just a beautiful play. Overnight right in front. Oh! And Gavin Bolger looked like he had a open net there for a little bit of time, but a great scoring opportunity. Nice save by Nick B. Back over to Bolger. Over into the cent by Max Berger. And now there's Wilhelm. Wilhelm takes a shot on that, and it gets tipped in front. It should be a face-off in the zone as the puck tipped off into the netting. Just about 5 minutes gone. 4 minutes, 37 seconds gone in the third period. A couple of good scoring opportunities for both the Lions and Trojans. I think the Lions had a couple of better scoring opportunities, and Brady Davis shut the door down. I failed to mention, too, Donald Melanson, along with Dan Melanson, coaching the Northwest Catholic team. Oh, there's a hand pass, but not called because it goes to Wilhelm. Colby shoots the puck in. Nice play there. A backhand pass. Trying to get a puck back to Puzo. And taken away by Northwest Catholic. And here they go. Jacob Capiello. Oh, nice play by Colby. They're taken right out in front. Oh, no! Taken right out in front, and Northwest Catholic scores, right? I don't know what that's all about. Number 10, Nikita Addison, heads over to the Simsbury. So Nikita Addison, number 10, scores the number 3 goal. Nikita Addison. And the Trojans are down now 3-2 after taking a 2-0 lead. And that is at the 6:13 mark, 5:13 mark of the third period. Jacob Capiello gets the assist. There's a big hit right out in front now. Simsbury has to be the aggressor. There's just 9.5 minutes to go, and Simsbury now down 3-2. Goal that was just scored by Nikita Addison. Simsbury keeping the puck in. There's Reed Anastasio chasing over into the corner. There's a big hit there again by Colin Grieve. He seems to be in all the big hits for the Northwest Catholic Lions. Reed Anastasio trying to get the puck out in front. He does. Bounces off of Nick B. and outbreaks the Lions again. And here they come cutting in. Stood up there by Aiden Driscoll. Driscoll gets the puck around the net. Takes a nice big cut. Jacob Capiello. And Driscoll's going rink wide. Backhands it in behind the net now. Taken back there by Northwest Catholic. Beckinsale chasing after them. There's Wilhelm again, as he's done all game, pinches in on the right D. He goes around the net looking for his defensive partner, Ed Croak. Croak just happy to punch it back in around the net to Vinny Matteo. Vincent now trying to get the puck out in front. Simsbury doing a good job keeping some pressure in the zone here, but not able to get the puck in front and on net. And there's a nice pass right out to Wilhelm, but blocked in front by a Northwest Catholic defenseman, and out breaks the Lions. There goes Capiello, and oh God, she's taken down. No call. That's incredible. No call. However, puck's bouncing around, now gets shoved over into the corner. That's an incredible no call right there, as I thought Wilhelm was going to the box for interference. There's Beckinsale now down the right side. He gets the puck in deep. And the Trojans change up. That's a beautiful rink-wide pass all the way to number 16, Jack Turner. Turner's got 2 goals in this game. Stolen away by Northwest Catholic. Simsbury are desperately trying to get out of their zone. The tides have turned dramatically in this game, as Simsbury had taken a 2-0 lead. And Northwest Catholic has scored the last 3 goals. 2 in the last 2 minutes of the second period, and 1 in the first 5 minutes of this third period. And there goes Ryan Goodwin. Goodwin gets pushed down by number 27, Griffin O'Shaughnessy. And outbreaks the Lions again. They are definitely the aggressors in this third period. So we take a little bit of a breather. 6 minutes, 46 seconds left to go in the third period. And our Simsbury Trojans find themselves in a 1-goal hole. The score is 3-2. 2 goals by Jack Turner for the Northwest Catholic Lions, and 1 by Nikita Addison. And we got a Gavin Bolger face-off, 1. Back to Ed Croak. Ed gets the puck up, bounces weirdly off the boards and away from Reed Anastasio. And the Lions are tearing it up in the corner there. And out breaks Simsbury. Let's see, there's a nice pass right there. Oh. And going into Petrus. Petrus trying to get the puck up to Reed Anastasio. He tried to get over to Bolger. Looks like whatever was bothering Ty on his skates, he was able to fix. There goes Bolger back into the corner. He gets the puck tied up there by Northwest Catholic defenseman. Petrus heads over to help out. And it stays in the corner down there. Reed Anastasio goes down, takes it right out in front, right to Ed Croak. Ed with a great shot, but kicked off a pad from the Northwest Catholic defenseman and went wide of the net, and then bounced back out to Colby Wilhelm. Colby took a nice shot on net. That too was deflected into the netting, and it's now face-off to the right of Nick Babulao. Face-off by Jack Beckinsale, and it looks like it looks like Jack's stick broke. So in the second period, I think it was Reed Anastasio's stick who broke. In this period, it's Beckinsale's stick who broke. Oh, puck stolen right there by, I think that's Ryan Goodwin, but taken right back by Jacob Capiello. And there's pieces of sticks all over the ice. And there's Wilhelm. Wilhelm with a nice move. Good job by Colby, but kept in there by Jacob. Max Berger now, nice pass out to Kevin Winkler. Winkler going down the left side, sneaks right around the defense. Oh, tried to get the pass right out to Vinny Mateo. And Vincent was not able to put the puck in the back of the net there. Jumped over his stick. Uh-oh, there's a nice deflection to number 10. And a beautiful save by Brady Davis. And again, he's keeping this game close. It's getting late quick here at the International Skating Center of Simsbury. Simsbury, after taking a commanding 2-0 lead, has found that Northwest Catholic has had 3 unanswered goals. And it is a 3-2 lead for the Lions from Northwest Catholic in West Hartford, Connecticut. They do roster a few Simsbury hockey players, as they always do every year. Oh, there's a nice pass that just went wide of number 9, James Klein. Simsbury doing their best to try to get the puck out. Puck back in front. Nice glove save by Brady Davis. He'll hold on, and we'll have another face-off in the Simsbury zone. Crazy game. I would say the first period and a half was all Trojans, and this second half of the game has been a combination of both teams. Simsbury definitely has been doing a better job. Peaches is now getting kicked out of the zone. He wins the face-off. Back to the, and there's going to be a penalty on number 19, Jack Breen, for the Northwest Catholic Lions. And I know when Nikita Addison scored the goal, you know, he came right over here and gave a little facial to the Simsbury faithful that are here. And I've always been of that. I know these players get so excited and all, but it's almost like one of these. You got to keep your emotions in check and act like you've been there before, because you. And there's a nice, great pass over to Simsbury. Background, turnaround, and Reed Anastasio. They're trying to get the puck in front. Yeah! Petrus scores! So Ty Petrus scores his second goal of the night. Here's Petrus. We have a 3-3 game. So Ty got number 3, and that couldn't have come at a better time. That is at the 10-minute, 4-second mark of the third period to tie the game at 3. So power play goal by Ty Petrus, Vinny Matteo with a goal, and Ty Petrus with 2 goals. And then we got a barn burner here with just under 4 minutes to go in the game. We got a 3-3 game. Oh, nice shot in on net by number 6 there, Tyler Bennett, and a Brady Davis save. So great job. It's just a perfect timing by Ty. All right, here's a face-up behind the net, and it's broken out. It looks like Hayden Driscoll, and number 2 for the Lions, Patrick O'Shaughnessy getting tied up there. Let's see here now. Here comes the Northwest Catholic coming across center ice. And that looks to be number 6, Tyler Bennett, taken away there by Vince Matteo. Matteo gets the puck up to Berger. Berger comes down the right side, comes right in front, backhand shot, score! Max Berger scores! What a beautiful goal by Berger. He took the puck right down the right side, cut in front, and backhanded it into the glove side behind Nick Babulau. Great goal, great effort, hustle effort, and it's almost a 3-minute mark. Max Berger makes the score 4-3. So great job by Max. That was great. And so that takes us to that was right at the 10-minute, 52nd. So that was, there's a tough hit by Colby Wilhelm, and I think we're going to get an interference. Yeah, so Northwest Catholic is going to go on a power play here. Colby Wilhelm's going to get called for that. So that's a tough one. So 11-minute 55 seconds. That's what I was trying to say. Max Berger at the 11-minute 55-second mark of the third period. Petrus scores at 10:04, followed up just about a minute 50 later by Max Berger to give the Simsbury Trojans a 4-3 lead. But then a penalty taken by Colby Wilhelm, cross-check from behind, puts the Lions on a power play. They win the face-off, and now it's right in front of us, which is great. Tip shot there by Gavin Bulger. And Simsbury has the possession momentarily, but it's back in there, kept there by Nikita Addison, who scored the third goal to put the Lions ahead. There's a nice save. Blocked there by Reed Anastasio, but the Lions get it back. They're trying to get as many shots on net as they can. A beautiful save there by Jack Beckinsale, and here comes Reed Anastasio down the right side. He tries to get the puck over to Bulger. Bulger now with a backhand. Oh, wide of the net. Down to just 2 minutes left in the game. Great play by Ming Wing. And Bulger does a great job to get the puck back in Simsbury's possession and down the ice. So Jacob Capielli for the Lions calling for the puck. He does finally get the puck, but Perman takes it away from him. Can't get it out of the zone. And now they're saying it came out of the zone, so they'll have a face-off outside the blue line. And Driscoll having a little words with number 16, Jack Turner. Again, this is a big rivalry between these two schools, as there's a lot of Simsbury folks that go over to Northwest Catholic, and so you're going to get a lot of kids that played Simsbury youth hockey right up through probably Bantams, playing now on the Northwest Catholic high school team, and so I'm sure there's a bunch of jawing that goes on between the two schools throughout the night. So, Simsbury comes in again. They're the more senior team. They've got a fantastic record. Not to say Northwest Catholic hasn't done a great job, because they've done a great job as well this year. It's really difficult to be ranked within the top 10 of the state of Connecticut, and Northwest Catholic is knocking right on that door, and Simsbury's been top 5 in the state all year. Again, up till this game, Simsbury's only loss is a loss to New Canaan, who's ranked number 1 in the state of Connecticut, and it was, I believe, their first or second game of the year. We are now on game 19. This is game 19. Simsbury has one more game against South Windsor. They will play that game on Tuesday, and that game, I believe, is at 3:30 in the afternoon. So that'll be their last game before the CCC tournament starts. And then, of course, the CIAC, which I'm anticipating Simsbury will have a bye and not have to play in the first round. So Northwest Catholic wins the face-off, and that's taken down there by Nikita Addison. He gets the puck back to the D. There's a lot of traffic in the front of the net. Big save there. There goes back to Nikita, and it goes off the Northwest Catholic player. Nikita gets the puck back. He gets it back to his defenseman, number 8, Andrew Micken. Micken now just trying to stay in front of each of the players here, and the puck goes out of the zone as the pass went through about 15 legs. Minute 10 left to go in the third period. Simsbury holding on desperately to a 4-3 lead. They are on a penalty kill. And there's Thomas Proman chasing after the puck. Great play by Northwest to keep it in. Oh my goodness, a whiff by Mingwing, and the puck bounced right out in front. There's Sam Puzo now, and he's able to get the puck down the end of the net. Northwest Catholic has pulled their goalie, so it will be a 5-on-4 because the penalty was killed off. Great penalty kill by Simsbury. But it is a 5-on-4 here for the next 47 seconds. And there's going to be a face-off in Simsbury's zone. So it looks like the face-off will be between Reed Anastasio and Jacob Capiello, and it's won by Reed. Back into the corner. Colby Wilhelm gives it back to Jacob, and it goes out off the zone, so Northwest Catholic has to regroup. And right back to Simsbury, who punches it down. That's Max Berger. Followed there by Anastasio. Oh, and he almost was able to deflect that puck. And here comes the Lions. A back pass, and Simsbury not able to get it out of the zone. Back into the corner. There's a flurry of activity right over to Nikita Addison, and they're taking shots. Great save up there. Oh, what a beautiful play by Jack Beckinsale with 8 seconds to go. We're going to get 7 seconds, 6 seconds. There's a whistle now in the... all right, so Coach Melanson is saying you've got to put 2 seconds back on the clock. The whistle blew and it was at 8 seconds. So I don't know if they're going to do that, but I think they may... I had it at 7 seconds. So I don't know what they're doing here, but it doesn't look like they're putting any time back on the clock. So, and it's too bad that the referees can't come over to us, because it clearly at the 7 second mark, the puck crossed the goal line. So there should at least be 7 seconds, not 6 seconds. But as a Simsbury fan, I'll take it. And the referees are continuing to talk to the clock operator, who is saying they're desperately trying to change it to something other than 6 seconds. I think Danny Melanson believed there should be 2 seconds put back on the clock, as he was holding up 2 fingers. But as it stands right now, there's 6 seconds left in the game. Simsbury leading 4-3 in a game that has lived up to its billing. It's been an unbelievable high school hockey game in the state of Connecticut tonight. Just an incredible game. Northwest is coming off a 4-game losing streak, but 2 of those 4 games are against New England powerhouse schools. Pope Francis in Massachusetts, and and Bishop Hendrick in Rhode Island. So Coach Dan Melanson won the battle to put more seconds on the clock, but Coach Alekna is saying, what gives? Why is there 2 more seconds being put on? And whatever explanation he was given, he buys it, and here we go. Face-off into Simsbury zone, won by Reed Anastasio, taken around. Off the boards over 3-2. They'll get one more shot on that. Save by Gavin Bolger, and the Simsbury Trojans hold on to win their 17th game of the season. Incredible run by our Trojans as they just crowd Brady Davis like there's no tomorrow. Incredible game by both teams. Just a fantastic hockey game to watch. One of the best high school hockey games in Connecticut that we've got to offer. Simsbury raced out to a 2-0 lead, only to be Northwest came storming back, put Simsbury on their heels. Simsbury then on 3 unanswered goals to go down 3-2. And then a great goal, the 4th goal at the 11:55 mark by Max Berger. Game-winning goal to beat the Northwest Catholic Lions 4-3. So Northwest record goes to a 13-6. And again, our Simsbury Trojans incredibly at 17-1-1 with 1 more game to go. They've got a game against South Windsor next Tuesday. Just unbelievable. I don't know how many more superlatives that I can say for this hockey game. It did live up to its billing. The fans behaved themselves. The coaching staff know themselves very well. Just an outstanding hockey game to watch. So real quick recap for our Simsbury Trojans. The Trojans opened the scoring at the 9:53 mark of the first period. Vinny Matteo with a beautiful goal, a little bit of a traffic and chaos in front, puts the puck in the back of the net to make it 1-0. That was followed up by a beautiful Ty Petrus goal on a wonderful pass by number 7, Rita Anastasio. Just a great goal. That was at the 12:20 mark, and that's when things started to go south for Simsbury. The Northwest Catholic Lions then scored 3 unanswered goals to take a 3-2 lead. Their third goal coming in the third period by number 10, Nick Addison. He put the puck in the net at the 5:13 mark, and then that was followed up by Ty Petras, who had a great goal, his second of the game at the 10:04 mark, and then Maximilian Berger, a senior forward, put the puck in the back of the net at the 11:55 mark to make it 4-3 Trojans. So beautiful game by Simsbury tonight. Actually a very great game by both teams. It was wonderful. I am privileged to be able to bring these games to you. A big thank you again to Bob Bromlick, who produced this whole thing. Bob G on one camera, Nick Sinacori on another camera, and Brian Patrick back in our Simsbury Community Media Studios. And a special thanks to Athletic Director Jeff Penny for his interview during the first and second period. So that's all from the International Skating Center of Simsbury on a cold Saturday night in February. I am signing off. This is Mike Sinacori saying thank you for watching Simsbury High School hockey, and hopefully we'll bring a CIAC playoff game to you in the very near future. Have a good night, everybody.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.